Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are diving deep into the future of YouTube. Seriously, the platform is undergoing some massive, fundamental changes, and what we've got here is your complete playbook to not just survive, but to absolutely crush it in 2026. All right, let me just ask you this straight up. Is your current YouTube strategy obsolete? I'm asking because, let's be real, the tactics that blew up channels over the last few years, they're starting to fizzle out, fast. What got you here is just not going to get you there anymore. You know, the whole playbook has been ripped up and thrown out. We're talking about a flood of AI content like we've never seen before, algorithms that think completely differently now, and viewers, well, their habits have totally shifted. It's a perfect storm, and it's completely rewriting the rules of the game.
So here's the game plan for today. First, we'll tackle the new algorithmic reality. Then, we'll walk through 5 huge strategic shifts. After that, it's all about the new rules of AI. We'll also cover modern monetization, a cool new tool called Jules, and we'll wrap up with the single most important shift, going from creator to founder.
All right, let's jump right in. Section 1, the new algorithmic reality. And if there's one thing you need to burn into your brain, it's this phrase, viewer satisfaction.
So think about it like this. The old algorithm was basically a push system. It was like a TV network just broadcasting popular stuff to everybody, hoping to rack up as much watch time as possible. But the 2026 algorithm, it's a pull system. It's like your best friend who knows exactly what you want to watch. Its only job is to pull the perfect video for you, right now, to maximize your personal satisfaction, what YouTube calls VSAT. The takeaway here is huge. You're not making videos for a massive, broad audience anymore. You're making the perfect video for a specific person.
Okay, so knowing that is one thing, but how do you actually act on it? Well, that's where these 5 big strategic shifts come in. This is basically your blueprint for winning in this new environment.
Right, so here they are, the 5 pillars for 2026. You've got algorithmic specialization, the living room economy, the authenticity arbitrage, the hybrid funnel, and creator to founder. Now, each one of these is a whole topic on its own, but to really show you how much things have changed, we're going to zoom in on one that's a real game changer, the living room economy.
And just look at this data. This is from Nielsen, and it's mind-blowing. For the first time, streaming has officially overtaken traditional TV. But here's the kicker. Who's the single biggest player in all of streaming? It's YouTube. This isn't just about people watching on their phones anymore. No way. YouTube is now dominating the biggest screen in the house, the television. And that, well, that changes everything.
This shift has created this fascinating new model that we're calling boring on purpose. And it's brilliant, really, because when people are watching on their TVs, they often want something passive, something to have on in the background while they relax or even fall asleep. So you get these long-form videos, think sleep documentaries or deep dives into history that just rack up hours and hours of session time. And the best part? The topics are often super attractive to premium advertisers, which means the RPMs on this boring content can be shockingly high.
Okay, let's talk about the big one, the elephant in the room, AI. YouTube has laid down new rules, and frankly, understanding them is the line between success and getting your channel completely demonetized. It all comes down to this idea of the authenticity arbitrage.
So here's the deal. Back in July 2025, the old repetitious content rule got a major facelift. And let's be crystal clear, AI is not banned. You can use it. But, and this is a huge but, what is banned is low-effort, cookie-cutter, mass-produced AI slop. To be safe, your videos must have significant transformative human input. That's YouTube's fancy way of saying you have to be in there, your original ideas, your research, your unique creative spin.
This little checklist is super helpful for figuring out where you stand, especially for faceless channels. So, a generic AI script, that's actually pretty low risk, as long as you're heavily editing it with your own voice and perspective. A generic text-to-speech voice, that's getting into medium risk territory. You're way better off using a really high-quality cloned voice that becomes part of your brand. But just grabbing a template and pumping out videos with minimal changes, that's high risk. You absolutely have to show that you're adding significant creative value.
All right, so you're making awesome, compliant, high-value videos. Great. Now, how do you get paid? Let's break down the new YPP requirements, because they've changed a bit.
First things first, the big number you gotta hit no matter what is 1,000 subscribers. That's the key that unlocks the door to monetization. It's the universal first step.
Once you've got those 1,000 subs, you get a choice. You can take one of 2 paths to unlock the full monetization suite, AdSense and all that. Path 1 is the traditional long-form route, rack up 4,000 public watch hours in the last year. Or you can go all in on shorts and hit 10 million views in the last 90 days. Two different ways to get to the same goal.
But what if I told you there's an even faster way to start seeing your first dollar? Because you don't actually have to wait to hit those big numbers anymore.
YouTube has rolled out this awesome early access tier. All you need is 500 subscribers and either 3,000 watch hours or 3 million shorts views. Hit that and boom, you unlock fan funding. We're talking super chat, super thanks, channel memberships, all the tools that let your most dedicated fans support you directly. It's a fantastic way to start earning much, much earlier.
And speaking of new ways for fans to engage, YouTube has a brand new toy in the toolkit specifically for vertical live streams. It's called Jewels.
So, what are jewels? Basically, it's a new gifting system, and if you've ever been on TikTok, this will feel very familiar. Your viewers can buy these cool little digital stickers, like cat ears or flower crowns, and when they send one, it triggers a fun animation on your screen for a few seconds. It's super interactive, a great way for fans to get your attention, and, of course, you get a cut of every purchase. It's replacing super stickers for vertical live.
And it seems to be a real hit so far. We're already seeing quotes like this one from Net Influencer saying that creators and users have expressed gratitude for the new feature. It's clear people are excited about having more interactive tools like this on YouTube.
All right, this brings us to the final and honestly the most crucial shift of them all. All these different pieces, the algorithm, the AI rules, the monetization, they're all pushing us toward one single powerful idea. You have to stop thinking like a creator and start thinking like a founder.
And why is that so important? Well, let's be blunt. Relying only on AdSense is the old way of doing things. It's a great revenue stream, but you have to remember, YouTube is keeping a 45% cut of that. If you want to build something that lasts, something that's truly yours, you have to think beyond just ad revenue.
Look at the difference here. The creator mindset is all about chasing views and checking your AdSense. You're basically working for the platform. But the founder mindset, that's about building an actual business on top of your YouTube channel. You're creating diverse revenue streams, products, services, sponsorships, you name it. You control your own audience, your own sales funnel. And YouTube, it becomes what it should be, an incredibly powerful engine for generating leads for your business.
Because at the end of the day, success in 2026 isn't just about making videos. It's about building a real, sustainable business. So the final question I have for you is this. Are you ready to be a founder?